The New York Jets are not a team I thought I'd be rebuilding. Last season, they went 7-10, and that was without Aaron Rodgers. And this year, Rodgers comes back. They get Davante Adams. They've got a healthy Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner. On paper, this roster is nasty, but this season, they are struggling like no other. A 3-10 record as I record this. Granted, they are about to play the Jaguars, so they're definitely going to win that game, right? But you get my point. The Jets also have the longest active playoff drought of any professional sports team. 14 years since the Jets have been to the playoffs. Ouch. But the amazing news today is we are going to turn all of that around. We're going to take over as head coach of the New York Jets. We're going to transform this team to not just a Super Bowl contender, but a dynasty. And finally break the curse that has plagued the New York Jets for so long. Also, I found a common denominator. The New York Jets have always had a male head coach. Coincidence? I think not. I'm going to be New York Jets head coach Oliver Bush, and we're going to turn things around. Offensive playbook, New York Jets, is just not the move either. I'm going to switch to the playbook of a real head coach, Motor City Dan Campbell. Ironically, when the Lions hired Dan Campbell, there were only two coaches we were looking at. They were Robert Saleh and Dan Campbell. And I remember thinking just how good Robert Saleh would have been, and he now got fired. It's just funny. I will stick with Jets defense, though. I want to see what Jets defense can do. I'm not familiar with it in this game. Look at Oliver Bush. Shit! Damn, Oliver Bush quit looking at me like that. Now, like I said before, on paper, such a good lineup. You got Breece Hall. You got Garrett Wilson. Not only do you have Breece Hall, who's one of the best running backs in this game, develops insanely fast, but you also have Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen, the youngest player in the NFL. I also really like him. I think he was a dog at Wisconsin. There's, of course, Garrett Wilson, Ohio State. Only 24 years old, incredibly well-developing player, too. And then for your aging guys, we do have Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. Offensive line looks good. And defensively, Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner, CJ Mosley, Hassan Reddick. Like, there are so few teams that are this bad in real life that are this good on the game. I know the game doesn't determine whether you win games in real life, but there is one thing we got to remember, though. I'm taking over this team at the start of this season, but they've already lost a ton of games this season. So I don't think it would be fair to start the rebuild here. I think we sim all the way up to the draft and we start from right there because, frankly, their playoff hopes are already lost for this season. So we got to start in technically 2025. The sim predicted that we would go 11-6 this season. So actually the AFC East being so good. So we're going to kick our rebuild off with a draft. A player named Broderick Barkley just went to the Eagles. I guess that's Saquon's brother who wants to play with him. You know, realistically, I think the Jets might take a quarterback. I still think Aaron Rodgers is a really good quarterback, but obviously he's older. You do need to get your future quarterback on the roster, but we don't really have any options here. Jamie Wilkins, we scouted him. His talent is day 3. Not picking him up. And the rest of these guys honestly suck. So we just can't go for a quarterback right now. I think we're just going to do another season of Aaron Rodgers next year. There's a 6'2" strong safety, BJ Weaver. I'm not so certain that we really need this, but I don't feel good trading down here. I'm going to take a shot, hope that this kid's hidden dev. This is not going to be a good draft, though. The fact that we're not able to grab a quarterback is a little bit scary. BJ Weaver's normal dev. Ooh, this is a scary start to a rebuild. Not gonna lie. All right, here's an interesting pickup. Anthony Stewart, middle linebacker. So Mosley's obviously getting older. Elite jumping, elite speed. So this is gonna be a really fast user. I think even if he's not hidden dev, I think this guy's gonna be a good pickup. Middle linebacker out of Oklahoma, a 6'1" field general. I'm hoping hidden dev though, please. Damn, he's fast. A 90 speed, 87 excel, 240-pound middle linebacker. That is a great draft pick. Okay, we saved this draft a little bit. We've got one more big pick here, and I'll let the CPU take my rest. All right, third and final pick. My favorite thing to do, guys, when you're drafting in Madden is just sorting by physicals and seeing where those greats and elites are. This is such a good addition they made. Like, a guy like Deontay Smith, who has marginal poor in multiple stats, he's most likely just not good. Could he be hidden dev? Maybe, but usually not. Now, I love a guy like this, Jason Landry, a 6'4" vertical threat tight end with great speed, elite strength, poor acceleration, great agility. This is a weird player, but I'm gonna go for it. I love tight ends so much. We do have Jack Conklin. I think he's solid, but if this guy's hidden dev, I think the value's there. He's D in true value. My ass, I'm so washed. My mom came in my room. She said, Matt, are the dishes done? I said, MMG. She walked out happy, knowing that the dishes were washed. Okay. I'm letting the CPU take over. That was a really bad start. All right, full draft recap. Did I whiff as bad as I believe? Ooh. Dude, CPU picked up a 74 overall halfback in the 5th round. Nice. We do not need a halfback on this roster, but still, it's a good pickup. They got a 71 overall corner. Now, Weaver and Stewart were actually really good pickups. BJ Weaver may not have been hidden dev, but he is a 75 overall, and Anthony Stewart's a 73. Those are really good pickups. Landry was a total whiff. I'm ass, but I like those first 2 picks a lot. Take a look at the whole league. Best player was Greg Ellis, 83 overall, and then actually, wow, insanely steep drop-off after that. Very steep drop-off. So it was very top-heavy class. Very few players even over a 76 overall. It's a very weak class. I'm not mad at all. Okay, Mosley is 33 years old, 84 overall, with a year left on his contract. I'm gonna try and unload him for some value. I want to extract something out of him, and honestly, Hassan Reddick, same thing. Hassan Reddick in real life was like doing a holdout with the Jets, right? He really did not want to play. I don't know that this guy really wants to be a New York Jet, but he's still superstar X Factor. I want to trade both these guys. The question is, what do we get? I think I would take a young edge rusher that's going to develop as opposed to a guy like Reddick. Let's see what's available. You think I could get Greg Ellis off the Titans? Probably not. They have Jeffrey Simmons and Greg Ellis, though. Here's a guy I like. Dude, the Colts are not playing around with me. Oh my goodness. It cost me 2 second-round picks, a 3rd-round pick, and Hassan Reddick for Leatu. This kind of reminds me of when the Lions traded for Jared Goff. The Rams gave us 2 first-round picks and Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. We were basically buying out Jared Goff's big contract, and that's kind of what Indianapolis just did with me for Hassan Reddick. I don't think Hassan Reddick is going to be our guy. So the Colts are going to eat the contract. We're going to give them some picks to do so, and in return, we're going to get a young stud edge rusher, 24 years old, Leatu. We're getting ready to rebuild big time. All right, year 2, as we truly take over the rebuild, Breece Hall gets superstar X Factor, so that's awesome. Devontae Adams retains his. Rodgers regresses to normal dev. Conklin's still in at tight end. Garrett Wilson's an 89 overall superstar. I would love to get him to X Factor. And then defensively, we still got Sauce Gardner. He's insanely good. So is Quinnen Williams. There's Leatu. We got Will McDonald on the other side. DJ Reed looks really good too. Stewart's going to start at middle linebacker, and the strong safety pickup actually was pretty good. I'm going to make sure he is starting though. So Chuck Clark's in there right now, but BJ Weaver, 75 overall rookie. The strong safety pickup is actually good. I'm going to start him right out the gates. So BJ Weaver, as well as Anthony Stewart, are day 1 starters as rookies. We're sitting clean at a 3-4 record at midseason. Honestly, not bad, because last season we were 3-10. I mean, in real life, by the way. I know it said we went 11-6 here, but I'm going to play this game. We're taking on the 2-4 Saints. They are really struggling. Let's play the moments here against the Saints, see how this Jets roster can do. And our big focus point for this season is a quarterback. If there's no good quarterback available in the draft and we don't have a good pick for it, oh my God, Devontae Adams just dropped a one-handed catch in warmups. That is not a good sign. But yeah, if there's not a quarterback available, I think I got to trade for a young quarterback. I don't know who we'd trade for. It'd be kind of fun though. I'm so used to drafting a young quarterback. It'd be kind of fun to go out and get like a Drake Maye or something and turn him into a dog. All right, here's the rookie Stewart. Kamara's in motion over there. Derek Carr's got a whole lot of nothing. No, he's got something. No, he's got something. Dude, the hit stick in this game is so dumb. I hate it. It's the worst tech they put in ever. But all right, it's okay. We ball. Come on, rookie. Come on, Stewart. Oh! Okay, I was talking shit about the hit stick, and I got a big one. Let's find out. Let's find out. 2nd and goal. It's up. Oh. I thought that was a handoff. Kamara. He throws out of the back of the end zone. Beautiful. All right, what do we got? I'm going to go on Weaver here. Why was I... Oh, Sauce Gardner! That could have been a pick 6, maybe. Guys, I was saying Williams was my rookie. I'm actually an idiot. It's Weaver. Williams is Quincy Williams, who is definitely not a rookie. Just let me be a casual real quick, okay? We just started. Hey, beautiful, though. We're in the red zone here. It is 0-0. We've got a superstar X Factor Breece Hall. We have to hand this man the football. You know he's just disgusting. I heard his spin move was really good, too. I don't know if they've nerfed it since. I legitimately haven't played any Madden this year. I only play Madden for rebuilds. How far we have come. It's so fun, though. Like, there is nothing more beautiful than taking over a team that needs a little hand and making them insane. Breece Hall's got spin cycle, reach for it, steamroller. Devontae's got route tech, outside apprentice, and red zone threat. And I'm going to keep hammering the rock. I was going to say until they stop me, and guess what? They certainly did. All right, 2nd and 12. Let's make something happen. Maybe a little Garrett Wilson. Ooh, that's got to be DPI. They were all over him. Pass interference on the defense. That's a spot foul in the NFL. That puts us on the 1-yard line. It's Breece Hall season, baby. It's Breece Hall season. 1st and goal. Too easy. Let's go. They're bringing me in for the... Ooh, we are dug back here. Whoa, we are dug back here. 1st and 10. I got to go to the boy. I don't got to go to the boy. I don't have to go to the boy. There's way too many good wide receivers on this team to not be spamming it, bro. Garrett Wilson, Davante Adams. All right. It's a little scary out here. I'm going to be honest. I thought I was going to get a safety, so I just had to get rid of it. Nobody was open. That was not a good play. All right, we stopped him here last time. Let's just do it again. Sauce Gardner's got his X Factor. I'm on Sherwood here. Got this all covered. Got this all covered. I don't have everything all covered. Need a little more pass rush there. Would have been nice to have a guy like Hassan Reddick, who I just traded away. All right, 1st and 10. It's 7-7 after I made a really bad interception. Rodgers? Is this pre-Achilles Rodgers? Why was he so fast? Rodgers rollout. Going down to... Why are you... Oh, my God. Conklin. I respect the grind. I respect the grind. Dude, Garrett Wilson is too good to not get him the football. We got to find a way to get Garrett Wilson the football. Beautiful. Oh, my God, Rodgers. I got to remember, dude, this is not Aaron Rodgers 5 years ago. This is a 77 overall, dishes washed Aaron Rodgers. That was such a bad ball. Oh, my God. 7-7. This game's getting scary, dude. He's going to take a shot. Not today. Adams has got it. And geez, it is just turnover central. I hope you bet the under. All right, 3rd and 3. They're going to have me take over. Can we just like simplify the game? Let's get some easy passes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's simplify the game. Just a little out route to Davante Adams. Keep it simple. Now we're in the red zone. Look at Oliver Bush. Look at Adolph Oliver Bush. All right, 1st and 10. We ball. Tyler Conklin. Simplify the game, baby. Simplify the game. All right, 2nd and 1. Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, Garrett Wilson is wide open. Yes, sir. 14-7. This is beautiful. Now if defense can hold one more time, we're going to be just fine here. I'm going to send a blitz. I feel like this is going to be a run. I'm going to bring down the rookie Weaver. And what do you know? It's a run to Kamara, and it's stuffed. 3rd and 1. It was a great defensive stop. You think they do it again? Or do we think this is a pass? Stewart. Oh, my God, it's a pass. It's a pass, and Sauce Gardner kind of just got torched in man coverage. Kind of got torched in man coverage there. Wait a minute. Now we got a game-winning drive. 14-14, 2nd and 6. Let's go. Dude, this is a hell of a play right here. Look at all the motion on this. Conklin, outside release on a corner route. He's just not fast enough. If that's like Garrett Wilson, George Kittle, that's money right there. But I got to know what I'm working with here. That's on me. Oh, Garrett Wilson might have just had him. Dude, pass rush came in so hot, I couldn't get that off. 4th and 6. We've got nothing to lose. We're the New York Jets. We're going for this. Conklin, I need you. That was a drop. We might lose this game. Let's see what the Saints want here. Gonna motion out Alvin Kamara. He's going to throw it low. Sauce with a big hit. It's inbounds. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, what's the play call? It's a handoff. Kamara. It is swallowed up. We got the 2-minute warning coming now. 14-14. This is a really big play. 3rd and 3. Are they handing this off and then kicking a field goal? They hand it off to Kamara. It's 4th and 3. They're just going to take this. We've got all 3 timeouts left. We need an Aaron Rodgers game-winning drive. We need to pull out some sauce here. We need something. All right, they're going to go for the game-winning kick. It's money down the middle. 17-14. With 1:16 left on the clock. All right, you know what we really need to do, gentlemen? We need to run the football. Passing hasn't done us any good. We've got Breece Hall. Breece Hall is like the best player on this offense right now, which is actually nasty for how young he is. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's a 20-yard rush. 1st and 10. That took off a lot of time, though. We do got to pass now. All right, that's a perfect throw to Xavier Gipson because he's going to take this straight out of bounds to stop the clock. We've still got 3 timeouts. I've been unable to connect to Davante Adams, though, for most of this game. Breece might have him! What a ball! And what a catch! How much time is on this clock? Oh, my God, I hate the fucking runoff. That runoff is insane. It literally just milked 22 seconds right in front of my face. Without a warning. Like, you're not going to tell me how much time's coming off the clock when I do that. 1st and goal, there's 10 seconds. Technically, it works out because Breece Hall, the MVP of this game, can put in one more. Come on, Breece. My goodness. And just like that, the Jets, with 10 seconds left on the clock, take down the Saints. Big win. Breece Hall is the player of the game. If you don't give that player of the game to Breece Hall, I'm going to cry. Rodgers with really just an overall very bad game, and that's on me. I did not play well, but Breece Hall was way too good. 12 for 51 and 2 touchdowns, 3 broken tackles, and receiving 2 for 50. Davante Adams also caught 4. Conklin caught 3. Gibson caught 2. Garrett Wilson caught 1. Could not get Garrett Wilson very involved today. Not gonna lie, I don't think Detroit Lions offense is the correct offense for this team. I'm gonna switch to Atlanta Falcons offensive playbook. The reason I'm doing that is because Breece Hall is the best player on this team, and I know Atlanta really uses their running backs. So maybe we can capitalize on the strengths of this roster. We'll give it a go. I don't really know what it's gonna look like, so we'll find out for the rest of the season, but we're 4-4 right now. I'm a happy camper. We finished the season with a 9-8 record. That's really not that bad. It's a winning season. Aaron Rodgers ends with 4,200 yards, 35 and 26. Jeez, that is a lot of interceptions. Breece Hall, dude, Atlanta offense is crazy. That's such a good season. 1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns, only 1 fumble. It's a great season. Receiving, Devontae gets 1,104 and Garrett Wilson ends with 1,117 touchdowns. Holy shit. Defensively, Quincy, 111 tackles, 3 sacks, 2. That was a very good season out of him. Anthony Stewart, the rookie, 103 tackles, 10 TFLs, 1 interception. That might be a defensive rookie of the year campaign right there. And then the rookie, BJ Weaver, 71 tackles, 2 TFLs, 1 interception. Sauce Gardner had 3 touchdowns. Wait a minute. Sauce Gardner had 6 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Holy shit. That's an insane season. He also forced a fumble. We may have won some awards here for sure. The Ravens beat the Lions in the Super Bowl. I love that so much. I really love that so much. That's like exactly what I want the Super Bowl to look like, except the Lions win. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Greg Ellis, which is such a bummer. I was hoping it'd be our boy, but Greg Ellis was pretty insane. The 2024 season was the Niners beat the Texans. Damn, so we didn't win any awards. That's actually a bummer. I really thought we'd get something in here. But overall, a good season. Now remember, trading Hassan Reddick was very important to kind of free up salary cap because we were going to be in a very scary spot salary cap wise. So now that it's the offseason, we can check free agency. I don't think there's going to be a quarterback worth grabbing here, but we definitely need to check. Tyron Smith would like to be a Jet again, right? He's a Jet, technically. Khalil Shakir. I like him. Kendall Fuller, DeMarcus Lawrence. Where do we really need to patch? I don't know that free agency is very important for us right now. Honestly, I'm going to pick up Jake Bates. Having a really good kicker is actually so important. He's also 27, so he can get better. My only free agent signing is going to be a kicker. I'm on my Jerry Jones shit. Unfortunately, going 9-8 does mean that we didn't tank very well. Our pick is round 1, pick 22. I don't see a world where that gets us a usable quarterback. We'd have to trade up. The quarterbacks in this draft, there's Terrence Parks, Justin Drew. Both these guys are round 1-2 talent. Probably the guy I'd want is Sean Biggs, who's a round 1 talent. Yeah, this guy's actually really solid. I like Sean Biggs. Great accuracies out the gates. But I'd have to trade up and draft him. I almost think I should just use my draft picks and get a good quarterback right now. Let's see what we can do. Let's go to the trade center. Aaron Rodgers has regressed all the way down to a 69 overall. Holy shit. He literally lost like 7 overalls every season. He is the oldest player in the game now, so it makes sense. But all right, so we're going to put Aaron Rodgers in the trade. Here's the thing. He's not going to be a starter anywhere else, but every locker room wants a veteran who's got a Super Bowl ring like Aaron Rodgers, right? But if I want to get a really solid quarterback, I'm going to have to offload my first round pick, if not a lot more. Who's available? God, Caleb Williams is crazy good now. The Giants literally don't have a quarterback right now. What? Like, you actually don't have one at all? I've never seen that. I'm going to be so honest. I just want Drake May so bad. What are the odds that the Patriots would ever trade Drake May to the Jets? I don't know. I really don't. But I'm not here to play the ethics police, okay? I'm here to rebuild the New York Jets, and Drake May just might be that guy. Now, it might have cost us 2 first-round picks and a rapidly declining Aaron Rodgers, but Drake May, you are a New York Jet. Now, I can't lie, that was a lot to pay for Drake May, but he's progressed really well already. The dude is an 87 overall. He went from New England to the New York Jets, so a little interdivision trade. He's only 2 years in the league. He's got 4 years left on his contract, and his stats are like actually really good. He also is fast as shit. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he's got 89 speed, 88 excel in this game. I'm so excited to use Drake May. The big thing we got to do though, we got to get him to a superstar, because without superstar, he doesn't get abilities, and abilities are so important in Madden. Here's how the roster looks right now. Garrett Wilson's progressing great, still superstar. Davante Adams lost a lot of his juice. He's now 32. Breece Hall's a hard 99, so that's awesome. The offensive line looks spectacular. I probably should draft a right tackle though, or pick somebody up in free agency. Also do need to draft a tight end, Jack Conklin. Sorry, I keep saying Jack Conklin, Michigan State. Tyler Conklin's not getting any better. And defensively, Anthony Stewart, 82 overall. He looks really good. Lay2 looks really solid. Sauce is a 99. Quinn is a 98. There's like multiple 99s on this roster. It's just such a good team. Now, we did trade away this year and next year's first round pick, but we still have second rounders. Oh, just kidding. I also traded away my second rounders. Wow, I really cleaned house. My first pick is round 5. Let's hope it was all worth it. I went the Rams route on this rebuild. I think I'm just going to sort by physicals. Let's see if we can get like a super fast guy. All right, there are 2 players left in the entire draft that have elite speed. And one of them is Matthew Wentz, an Oregon outside linebacker. Elite speed, good strength, good jumping. I love fast linebackers. They're so good. I feel like it's a small chance that my round 5 linebacker is hidden dev. Yeah, he's not, but you know what? 86 speed, 85 excel, I'll take it. Oh, I apologize. That last pick was round 4, pick 29. This is round 5, pick 29. I'd be really shocked if there's a usable tackle this deep in a draft, but I'm going to take a look anyway. Noah Zeman. This is a potential UDFA with great speed. Well, I guess he's a lineman, so none of those really matter. This guy actually looks insanely good on paper. Could this be a nasty? No. It could be. I don't know why I'm getting my hopes up. This is the 5th round. There's no such thing as a good tackle in the 5th round. Never say never, though. Like, let's have a little bit of faith, right? I'll try and pick up a wide receiver. Here's Joel Moss. Hidden dev wide receiver in the 6th round. Don't say I lost my touch. 91 speed, 94 excel, 6 foot. Out of NC State, he's a lefty. And he's hidden dev. That's honestly kind of nice, because right now it was Xavier Gibson, and he wasn't really improving or declining. He was just kind of hanging out. All right, let's head to the end of this draft. Now, we literally did not have a pick in the first 3 rounds. So if this was a very strong class, could have made some big mistakes here. Let's find out. Take a look at the full NFL, see what this looks like. The best player in this class was an 82 overall, round 1 pick, 8 strong safety. 279s, 377s, and then it drops off again. This was another very weak class. I'm not mad at all. Oh, I didn't even get to see our players. How did I skip through our own players? Okay, nobody's a very good overall. Moss was a 67, and then we got 4 65s. Nothing crazy, but we'll take it. Drake May's first season as a Jet was not spectacular. 6-11 record. 3,800 passing yards, 35 and 12 is actually really solid, though. Just not a lot of yards. Brees picked up 1,311. Like, statistically, it's a pretty good season. 1,114 for Garrett Wilson. Jeez, he's cooking. Stewart, 127 tackles, 2 TFLs, half a sack. Quinnen Williams had 13 sacks. Things just did not go our way this season. That's unfortunate. The Cowboys beat the Chiefs, and we didn't get any awards again. Rashee Rice, back-to-back offensive player of the year. Dude, I think we have enough weapons now that we don't need to run Atlanta. I'm gonna switch our offensive playbook. I'm gonna switch to Cincinnati. I think we have a lot of weapons, and that's what Cincinnati's built for. We do have really good salary cap now, too. Let's try and make a big free agent signing. 6-11 is our worst season yet. We only improved the team, so that's not good. Oh my God, Aiden Hutchinson is available. He's available, and he's like actually really interested in our roster. So is Jonathan Allen, Christian McCaffrey. Oh my God, why does everyone want to play for us? Wait a minute, dude, we should go balls in on Aiden Hutchinson. This would be a massive game changer. I'm gonna offer him a big boy deal. 6 years, 26 mil salary with a 26 mil bonus. Oh, we signed! Aiden Hutchinson is a New York Jet. We now have gotten Aiden Hutchinson and Drake Maye. We also did want a right tackle. I'm gonna try and pick up Broderick Jones on a 2-year deal. Nothing crazy. Don't want to overpay here, but we definitely need a right tackle. And I'm still looking for a tight end as well, but I am not super interested in any of these guys. Mike Mayer wouldn't be bad, actually. 77 overall. He just has no interest in playing for us. None of these guys have any interest in playing for us, actually. Well, wait. We'll see if we can draft somebody. Aiden Hutchinson is a Jet? Okay, obviously I'm biased. Like, I want Aiden Hutchinson, right? But that's crazy. All right, let's start this draft. We picked up Aiden Hutchinson and Broderick Jones. So a right tackle and a super elite edge rusher. I think if I could draft a solid tight end here, I would not be mad. Once again, though, I traded all my draft picks last 2 seasons. So I don't really have anything. Levi Gore, Georgia tight end. He's a blocker. How do you look, Levi? Elite strength, marginal speed. This guy is not our guy. Okay, Enrique Johnson, 6'6" out of Stanford. He's a very well-rounded tight end. Goods and greats. I'm hoping the guy's just mediocre. If he's like mediocre or above, I'll be chilling. 82 speed, 88 excel. He's 6'6". He's normal dev. I think he'll be just fine. All right, we have like no picks. Let's get a move on here. I'm so glad I traded Hassan Reddick so that I had the salary cap for Hutchinson now. All right, let's get a little draft recap in here. Enrique was a 66. The computer picked up a 70 and nothing crazy. These have been really weak draft classes. Let's see if this one's the same. Dude, there's not a single player over 80. These have been crazy weeks. 79, 79, and then it's 76s and lower. I did not mess with the draft class strength. There's just not a lot of talent in here. Fastest player had 96 speed. Yeah, there's just not a lot of talent in here. All right, here's the lineup. Drake Maye at a 91. We've got Breece Hall. Garrett is not wide receiver 1 because Devontae and Malachi Corley are taking over after them. Tight end is just pitiful. We got to get a solid tight end in this roster, dude. We have to. I hate looking at Landry. Defensively, there's Aiden Hutchinson with Leatu, Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams, Stewart Williams, Weaver, Sherwood. We're an 88 overall. I need Drake Maye to have a good season. Need the boy to ball out. The combination of signing Aiden Hutchinson as a free agent, switching to Cincinnati Bengals offense, and I think dude, that's really all we did. We just went 16-1. We had the #1 offensive rush yards per game on Bengals offense, which is crazy. #2 points per game. #2 defense. #1 defensive rushing yards. Oh my God. What? Did we absolutely balled out? Drake Maye, 36-6 on 4,300 yards. Breece led the league with almost 1,600 yards and 17 touchdowns. Did have 2 fumbles. Receiving, Malachi Corley, hello? 1,109. Garrett had 1,007. Devontae, 911. Honestly, EA, like, we got to make this game less playbook dependent. Please, man. Like, I'm sweating my ass off. All I had to do was switch the offense to Cincy. 104 tackles for Anthony Stewart. Listen, I haven't won the Super Bowl yet, so I'm not going to go crazy. Sauce Gardner, another insane season. 7 interceptions, a sack, a forced fumble, and a pick 6. 1 defensive touchdown. Sauce Gardner continues to be incredible on this roster, too. Aiden Hutchinson, wow. Oh, my God, look at the sack numbers. Quinnen had 14. Hutch had 12.5. Leatu had 11.5. 3 players with double-digit sack numbers. We had to have won some awards, right? Drake Maye's not even in the running for MVP. That's a crime. Offensive Player of the Year, Breece Hall got 8th. Defensive Player of the Year, Quinnen Williams got 5th. Sauce Gardner got 9th. We did win Best Running Back with Breece Hall. And Jake Bates almost won Best Kicker. Dude, we just had like an absolute lights out season. We didn't win any awards. It's kind of weird. I guess Offensive Player of the Year is kind of... No, we didn't get that. Best Running Back's kind of cool. But other than that, no. Wow, what a season. So obviously we got a bye with a record like that. Jeez. And our first playoff game, divisional, against the 8-9 Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a 92 overall defense and an 88 offense. We're a 91 across the board. Dude, when you go 16-1, morale makes your team so good. Like, look, everybody, dude, Drake Maye has boosted 5 overalls. Garrett Wilson's looking good too. Hopefully Malachi Corley, if we make the Super Bowl, hopefully he gets superstar. Also, I don't know why Malachi Corley doesn't have a picture. I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. Dude, Hutchinson's so good that he has 4 skill points that he can't use. That is so funny to me. Like, they won't let you upgrade him any further. I tell you what, dude, this team has more 99 overalls than I think I've ever really had. Breece is a 99, Quinnen, Sauce, and Aiden Hutchinson, all 89s, or all 99s. That's 4 99 overall players. And Drake Maye and Garrett Wilson are very close to being 99s as well. That would put us at 6. All right, let's play the moments here against the Pittsburgh Steelers. See if we can take this to the AFC Championship. If we get past that, I gotta sim it. I can't manhandle the Super Bowl. I want to watch Drake Maye do it. 16-1 is not what I expected. But Drake Maye taking on generic auto-drafted Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. Wow, I thought that was going to be Justin Fields or maybe Russell. I don't know. I guess I don't know who I thought that'd be. The divisional. And look at this on the opening drive. The losing record Pittsburgh Steelers marched it all the way down the field. And we're on Stewart here. Oh, going low on a big Najee Harris. He kind of hurdled us there, but I'd consider that a decent stop. All right, we've got an insane D-line for a reason. I'm hopping on Adams here. Oh, that's play action. That's not good. He throws it away. Beautiful. I thought that was a handoff. All right, 3rd and goal. It's got to be a pass, right? I'm going to put Leatu in coverage. I'm on Sherwood. What do you got, Pitts? Oh, stop it. I tried to bait that out. That was greedy. I didn't need to do all that. That was greedy. All right, 7-0. We can take over on offense, though. It's not Aaron Rodgers anymore. It's Drake Maye, but a lot of this offense is similar. Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and there's Jaron Landry, the tight end that I kind of whiffed on, but you know what? He's out here getting reps. Unable to convert that 3rd down, though. We're going to trot out none other than Jake Bates. I poached 2 Detroit Lions so far in free agency. Jake Bates, brick salesman kicker, and, of course, Aiden Hutchinson. Defense gets a stop, and we're back in the red zone. Drake Maye, 2nd and inches. We're looking good here. Great route here out of Malachi Corley. He'll pick up a few yards. It's honestly so weird seeing Drake Maye in a Jets uniform. This is so weird. 1st and 10. Devontae, dig! Caught! Oh my God, I thought that was out of reach. The old man still got a little juice left. 10-7, that was a huge catch. I thought that was out of reach for sure. We take the lead. Anthony Stewart in the middle. Our best draft pick so far is Anthony Stewart. This guy has been excellent for us, leading this defense. And there's Sauce Gardner getting the ball a little bit late. That's a catch for the Steelers. I got to keep playing good interior defense with Stewart. This could absolutely be a handoff here. Come on, Stewart. No, it is a pass. Trying to bait it out in the middle. And this quarterback is nasty. I expect some pass rush, though. We've got one of the best defensive lines in the league. We got to be getting home there. We'll take over on 1st and 10. Let's see if we can punch this football in. Step up, Drake Maye. Step up, Drake Maye, you psycho. I started showboating it like the one. Drake Maye, 89 speed. Don't sleep on that man. 14-17. It's 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Let's get home. Hutchinson, Quinnen, Latu. Let's get home. Michael Carter, huge hit, no catch for the Steelers. Who is left on this Steelers roster that I remember? I see Najee Harris. I don't really see any. Is that Pat Freiermuth right there? Maybe. That's not George Pickens. Who is that? Towns? I think that's an auto draft player. All right, we got to be ready for the run. I'm hopping on Adams here. Could blow this up. It is a handoff. We're going low early. Latu saved that from being a touchdown, but we're in a lot of trouble here. We got to run commit middle on this. We got to be absolutely ready. I'm hopping on Anthony Stewart. If it's up the middle, we got to blow it up. Cakewalk for Pittsburgh. That was way too easy of a touchdown. 4th quarter, 3 minutes, 13 seconds left in our first playoff game in like 18 years. It's our 16-1 season. We're down by 4 right now. Drake Maye. Drake Maye. It's going to take 5 yards. 3 rushes, 20 yards. I think a slow clock-managed drive is the way to win this game here. Oh my God, nobody blocked, but Drake Maye. Dude, Drake Maye's a freak. Just broke the sack. I have no idea how he got grabbed that quick. Honestly, I know I'm going for it on 4th down. So let's run this football. 3rd and 5. We're going to Brees the Beast. And he's going to get a 1st down. Dude, he's a freak. All right, now we go play action. We're going to use Enrique Johnson and Brees Hall here on this play action. Enrique Johnson is wide open. Busted coverage. A huge juke. Enrique Johnson, our 4th round pick tight end, just scored the biggest touchdown of his life. All right, 1st and 10, 2-minute warning coming up. I'm on Anthony Stewart. He's going to dump this one off early and get hammered. That is Pat Freiermuth. There's not a lot of Steelers left on this roster. Najee Harris, Pat Freiermuth, and I don't see anybody else. What they got. Oh my God, they got a laser. That is not good. Do they go no huddle? No way. It's a slip screen. Oh no. Freiermuth. This offense, this Pittsburgh offense is actually incredible. But they gave us a lot of time and a lot of timeouts. It's 28-24. Do I smell a Drake Maye legacy drive? Not with a first throw like that. 2nd and 13. Using a lot of clock here, a lot more than I want to. I'm going to roll out. We got to make something happen here. I'm going Brees Hall. That's overthrown. Oh, thank God it's not intercepted. That could have been so bad. It is 3rd and 13. We got to make a miracle happen here in New York. A 16-1 season is about to be stopped. Potentially going to be stopped by an 8-9 Pittsburgh roster. Now 4th and 6. I got to use a timeout, and we got to get this. It's got to be the best play of our lives here. 4th and 6. I got Landry coming over the middle. I'm blocking Brees Hall. We got Garrett Wilson coming over the middle, and Devontae Adams on a seam. I don't know how this is going to look. 4th and 6. Drake Maye, no! Oh my God, that pass rush is insane. And that's ball game. It doesn't matter what we do here. That's ball game. Wow, we just lost to the 8-9 Pittsburgh Steelers. That was crazy. I don't know how we went 16-1, but clearly it was a fraudulent 16-1 season. Justin Drew threw 3 touchdowns and an interception. Drake Maye 2 touchdowns and an interception. That is a tough loss. To an 8-9 Steelers team is crazy. But hey, they're in the playoffs for a reason, I suppose. Well, it was all for nothing too, because the Chargers beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Oliver Bush, Adolph Oliver Bush, won Coach of the Year for the Jets. Nice. At least we got an award. That's big. All right, we'll take a peek at free agency, but I'm going to be honest, dude. This lineup is so good. Jameer Gibbs, Terrion Arnold, I could poach a bunch of Lions, and Jack Campbell. Holy shit, the whole Lions roster just went up for sale. We have no cap. We have $260,000 in cap. Yeah, no thank you. I'm going to the draft. 260K? We're broken. Like, honestly, like that, all the pieces are there. We just crumbled in the playoffs. That's all there is to it. We're a championship caliber team right now. We've got pick 28 in the first round. Low-key, I want to take a wide receiver because Devontae Adams is about out the door. Or I take a tight end. we actually get like a monster, really good tight end here. Oh yeah, this kid looks so solid. Look at Justin Nelson. I've been trying to get a tight end for so long, but come on, look at this guy actually though. Elite, elite, great, 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 and solid. This guy's actually a freak. He's a lefty tight end too. This is got to be hidden dev. He played college basketball for 2 years. Justin Nelson, you're actually shitting me. This kid had elite in every single physical attribute for the most part. He was a first-round talent tight end. He's normal dev with 88 speed and not. That's a crime. This is what I get for rebuilding the New York Jets. That's what I get. All right, draft recap here. This team is ready. Dude, he's a 74 overall. He's not hidden dev. We also landed a 72 overall in the 7th round, which is kind of crazy. And the rest of these were kind of whiffs. So 70 overall D tackle. This has been a overall very weird rebuild. These classes are weak. A good 80 overall Devin Fleming. I feel bad for Enrique Joseph. Enrique Joseph had that huge play, and now I think I'm gonna bench it for Justin Nelson. At midseason, we look excellent once again. Coming off a loss to the Chiefs, but that's our only loss so far. 5-1. About to take on the Detroit Lions. Drake Maye is now a superstar. Breece Hall still X Factor. Garrett Wilson regressed to star. Devontae Adams retired, but the offense still looks really good. Defensively, everything's as great as it has been. I think Quincy Williams is starting to regress, so maybe an outside linebacker pickup wouldn't hurt. Michael Carter, Sauce Gardner, Latu Adams. This defense is still excellent. We got to make a push. We are out of salary cap too. Like, we got to make a push right now or it's going to get ugly. That is not good. 2028 wild card. We don't make it. Oh, we ended the season so well too. We finished with a record of 9-8 and we're just short. I'm going to be honest. I don't get it. We are putting everybody in the right spot. Breece Hall just rushed for 1,400 yards and 21 touchdowns. I think it's a mix of getting unlucky and I don't know. 31-6, 4,200 yards. Breece Hall was ridiculous. 21 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. He might be on pace to break some NFL records. Jason Palumbo, our new wide receiver. He must be at slot. That's why his numbers are so good. 1,114 could give him a dev trade upgrade. Garrett Wilson, 1080-6. Malachi Corley, 987-7. Nelson got 543-1. It's all right. And then defensively, that was, oh my God. Quinnen Williams with 19.5. Hutch with 10. Latu with 8. 4 interceptions out of Tony Adams, 3 out of Sherwood, and 3 out of Sauce Gardner. Oh, we were so close. Dude, the 8-9 Steelers made it last season and beat us. And we missed it at 9-8. This is one of the first times I've ever had negative cap space, but I'm just gonna ball with it. An elite offensive lineman would actually be a very good pickup here. Wendell Bridges. Great, great, elite, good, elite, great. Tons of really good stats. This guy's hidden dev, or I straight up don't know ball. Like, I'm actually MM casual times 1,000. I swear to God, Wendell. Thank you, sir. 90 strength, 82 excel, 76 speed for a left tackle is actually really good. Hidden dev. I like it. I mean, we're so deep into this rebuild that we kind of have to go back around the clock and start getting the players that we started out with that were good because they're all getting older. A safety wouldn't hurt either. We do kind of need a safety. Looks like there might be some good options. I'm actually going to take a shot here on Kevin Haas. Now, Kevin's a middle linebacker with elite speed and elite agility, but Quincy Williams is almost phased out of the lineup entirely. He's regressing so fast. I think if Kevin's a solid middle linebacker hidden dev, I can just move him to outside linebacker. I think he'd play really well. Oh my God, he's so fast and he's really solid, but he's normal dev. 92 speed is one of the fastest linebackers I've ever drafted. 89 excel. He's still really good. I think he'll be a good player for us. Just might take him a little longer to actually get a dev trade upgrade. I'm not mad though about our picks so far. Sam Schultz, super solid looking left guard in the 3rd round. I'm not going to pass on that. He's a B+. True value wise, hidden dev, 92 strength, 81 excel. It's hard to get good offensive linemen that late. The value is just too good. So we've got 2 really solid offensive linemen and a very fast linebacker. This has been one of our best drafts so far for sure. I'm going to take a shot on a safety here. Darius Blackwell. We're getting pretty deep though. I don't expect him to be hidden down. 87 speed, 92 excel. I am going to advance to the end of this draft. Let's see what we got here. So Bridges was a 73. Haas was a 67. Not the best. 72 on Schultz. That's very nice. And the rest of these guys, not very good, to be honest. Whole league class. Dude, I don't know that I've ever seen such weak draft classes. I'm like tempted to go look at my draft class strength. That's 3 straight with no 80 overall or better. Johnny McBride, a 98 speed, 99 excel wide receiver though in the 6th round is actually so gross. All right, New York, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's do or die. This roster's gotta win before this negative salary cap completely screws us and Garrett Wilson turns 35. Like seriously, let's get it together. Drake Maye's a 97. Breece is a 99. Garrett's still chilling. Nelson did get a dev trait upgrade. That's huge. Defensively, Quinnen, for the first time, has started to regress. Hutch still looks really good. So does Sauce. So does Latu. Adams got his star dev back. And our linebackers are... Ooh. Yeah, let's get Goldson in there at linebacker. Our linebackers are ugly right now. I did not realize. Haas is only a 67 too. Like, I do like him, but okay, he's a 72 at outside linebacker. We can put Kevin Haas at outside linebacker. Come on, boys. We gotta lock in right now. New York fans, what is going on? Can anyone tell me what this phenomena is where we either literally miss the playoffs or we have the most spectacular record that is known to man? I have negative $7 million in cap space. I'm not an economist, but that doesn't make any sense to me. Who do I owe money to? How am I? Okay, whatever. 15-2 in the AFC East. If I see Pittsburgh again, I'm going to dominate them. I'm sick of Pittsburgh, number one. Number two, it's another bye. Oh my God, it's another bye in the wild card. Don't tell me it's possible. Oh my God, Pittsburgh, it's actually possible. If Pittsburgh beats Baltimore and the Chargers beat the Texans, I would play Pittsburgh again. We have a bye in the first round. It must have been another insane season. Let's take a look. Drake Maye, 4,300, 46-8. Dude, that almost could be MVP. Let me look at the whole league real quick, because that almost could be MVP. Gavin Foster, 44-16. JJ McCarthy's 50-8. Stop. And then it's DJ Bayless. Patrick Mahomes. Kyler Murray as a Lion. Will Levis is up here. This is a weird. Every sim is weird, though. Breece Hall with 1,317. He's up there with the boys. Garrett Wilson, 1,108. Malachi Corley, 1,109. Joel Moss, one of our old draft picks, 910. And Breece Hall had 10 receiving touchdowns. It's actually crazy. Defensively, what are we looking at here? 14 sacks out of Quinnen, 6 out of Hutch, 4 out of Latu. Stewart had 107. Sauce had 93 tackles. Haas had 70 and an interception. I think Anthony Stewart's been like one of our most solid guys. I have loved Anthony Stewart. He's up to a 91 overall. This was like our first draft pick, or maybe our second. But I really like this kid. I'm honestly so scared that I'm going to see Pittsburgh again. Please. Oh, that's not any better. Kansas City. Dude, we made the divisional playoff again, but after all these years, after 6-7 years of rebuilding, we have not won a playoff game. We've gotten 2 byes, 0 wins. We got to turn that around right now. The Chiefs' best players are Trent McDuffie, Rashee Rice, and Patrick Mahomes. Our 3 best players are Aiden Hutchinson, Breece Hall, and Sauce Gardner. Can we get a win, gentlemen? I believe. Drake Maye and Patrick Mahomes trotting it out there menacingly. What mistakes did we make in the Pittsburgh game? I don't think we ran the ball early enough against Pittsburgh, honestly. Nice. Negative 2 yards. What do I know? Oh, Breece. What a ball. Drake Maye. That pocket was collapsing. He stepped up through a laser beam. All right, now we're talking. 1st and 10. I feel good. Malachi Corley. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, let's go flanker drive here. Easy one. The easy one to Malachi Corley. I love it. Malachi Corley starting out hot. Now Breece Hall's getting antsy. We'll give him the football. Oh, goodness. Dude, this Chiefs defense is not playing around. 2 rushes and negative 3 yards. I got to keep passing. They're not having any of it. And that right there, Justin Nelson. This is the reason I drafted so many tight ends. I was waiting to finally get my dark horse, my unicorn, my Rob Gronkowski. I understand that dark horse was not the correct thing to say there, but cry about it. Here we go. 7-0. The anchor, Anthony Stewart. Now 27 years old, and you threw that. Mahomes, oh my God. I was beelining to that. I thought there's no way he was going to throw it. I'm getting deked out by the computer. It's already the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. Oh my goodness. This is a methodical game. All right, 1st and 10, 2 minutes left. I'm getting on the anchor. I dare you to hand that ball off. Anthony Stewart will blow that shit up. Oh, slip screen. Slip screen. Look who, baby. Anthony Stewart. Anthony Stewart will go down as a Jets legend. There is no doubt about that. 2nd and 11. What do we got, baby? What do we got? Okay, laser beam from Mahomes. It's 3rd and 1. I think we go blitz here just in case they're running this. I'm going to go on Kevin Haas, the rookie. 3rd and 1. What's Mahomes got? It's a slip screen again. Kevin Haas. Oh my God, that would have been a pick 6. Mahomes gets sacked by Sauce Gardner. We're going to hold KC to a field goal. But they're going to end the half like this. I probably should have used my timeouts here. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I absolutely could have gotten potentially some points out of this. Wasn't looking at the clock. KC is going to end off this playoff game with 3 points. We'll end off this half with 3 points. 7-3 in the divisional. Can we pick up our first ever divisional win? My defense needs my help, you say? Anthony Stewart, what do you want to do, baby? Does he go running back? He does! And did I break that up? KC takes their field goal. I'm playing the moments right now. It looks like my offense scored without my intervention. Now it's 3rd and 18. Hutch, get home. Get home! We don't need it! Ball swatted down, and it's a big end of the game drive. We might win our first playoff game here on the backs of Justin Nelson, Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and Drake Maye. Now that's a hell of a sentence. There's Justin Nelson again. Nobody can guard him in man coverage. He's so fast as a tight end. They're putting linebackers on him, and they just can't keep up with him. I drafted 3 or maybe 4 tight ends this time. I finally struck gold. I probably should have quit earlier, but Justin Nelson, show him why. Show him why I drafted so many, buddy. That's the 2-minute warning with an 8-point lead. We're already in field goal range. A 2-possession lead, or we use all this clock. There's Breece Hall out the backfield. Easy catch. KC's got to burn a timeout. Let's go single back power O. This offensive line is good, but I don't know if it's better than that Chiefs D line. Oh, it is. Breece. Taking our points, not getting fancy with the clock. KC with 13 seconds left. They would need an absolute miracle. 4th and goal. Oh my God, it's 4th and goal. He's gonna throw, check down, broke it up. He's tackled at the 1. It's lay 2. And somehow we got a safety, I think, because now they have 8 points, but who cares? Because it's 8-21. And Oliver Bush finally wins a playoff game. The Jets have finally won a playoff game. Drake Maye, Aiden Hutchinson out there. Neither of them New York Jets. But honestly, Breece Hall had such a good game. Justin Nelson had such a good game. And Mahomes had a bad game. No touchdowns for him. 2 touchdowns out of Drake Maye. And we advanced to the next round. Let me see these stats here. Drake Maye, 15 for 18, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Breece Hall, 8 for 15 is not an impressive stat line. Justin Nelson, 5 for 95. Corley, 5 for 51. Breece Hall, 3 for 65. Holding the Chiefs to 8 is actually crazy. They are so electric in sim. Like, their offense is unbelievably good. That feels so good to get. Ooh, and look who our next opponent is. It's the Baltimore Ravens. So it's not Pittsburgh. They got past Pittsburgh. So I may never get my revenge against the Steelers, but I don't need it. What I need is the W here. Let's take a look at our roster and the Ravens roster. I haven't done a big check-in. So many 99s, dude. Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, Drake Maye, Aiden Hutchinson. Garrett is so close. Tittman looks great. Vera Tucker, Fashanu, Anthony Stewart. Lay 2, Malachi Corley, BJ Weaver. What about this Ravens roster? A 99 Lamar, no shocker. A 99 Kyle Hamilton, no shocker. Namdi Matabuike. A 98 overall. Roquan's a 94. Zay Flowers a 94. Honestly, this team has actually regressed. It's a lot of all the Ravens I know, but they're just too old now. Like, how weird is it to see a 28-year-old Zay Flowers? A 33-year-old Mark Andrews? What if Owe is 30? Crazy. They got some good young players, dude. RJ Campbell's 22. Brian Boone's 22. Okay. Conference Championship, the AFC Championship. Let's get one more win and take this to the Super Bowl. Opening drive, we've got a red zone alert. Looks like we're up close and personal. I'm gonna start out with a halfback stretch. When I pass too much, I start to make mistakes. We gotta trust in our 99 overall spin cycle. Dude, I don't have to do a thing on this play. I almost sold it, dude. They don't make it much easier than that. The blocks were impeccable, and we are literally right back in the red zone. I'm on the 2-yard line the next time they give me the football. Why not an RPO, Drake Maye? Why not an RPO? Let's go, Breece. Breece is about to have a nuclear game. Oh my God, 2 touchdowns, Breece Hall already. It's 14-0. It's 14-0. Joel Moss. Are you gonna be open? No. Dude, I'm about to literally give Breece the craziest game you've ever seen. 2nd and 7. Looking to get up a few more points before half here. I'd settle for a field goal, but I'd love the points. Oh, Garrett. Oh my God. That wasn't Garrett, it was Malachi Corley, but holy shit, it was a touchdown. Ravens came out in man, and that was beautiful if I had gotten it. Okay, I like this. Malachi Corley, a little juke left. We gotta call a timeout, 1st and 10. That's a nice first. All right, 1st and 10. Look at Breece Hall. Wide open, juking right, staying up. Another timeout. Dude, let's get in range. Let's get Jake Bates in range. Let's pin a field goal and make this a 3-possession lead before half. That'd be gorgeous. Oh, I got lost in the sauce. My eyes were so far downfield, I did not see the pass rush. Got grabbed quick right there. Is this man? Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Joel Moss. He doesn't get a lot of touches, but he makes the most of them. Nice work. 1st and 10. He got out of bounds. Stopped that clock too. Justin Nelson, Garrett Wilson here. I'm going. Oh, this is stupid. We got to spike this ball so fast. I don't think we can get anything now. I knew that was stupid. I had to go end zone, out of bounds, or bust. That was so dumb. If that comes back to bite me, dude, I'm going to be so mad at myself. It's 7-14, dude. They scored. I can't go out like this. It would be so embarrassing. We got to score here, boys. Breece Hall inside zone, a spin. Damn it, I want to use that spin cycle. All right, 2nd and 9. Let's get weird with the play calls. I'm going Joel Moss, jet sweep. 2nd and 9. Let's get in this playbook. Wow, what a great, well-coded play. Why don't you just have the whole play get fucking blown off up snap? True. 3rd and 12. Drake Maye, I need you, buddy. I never needed you so much. Justin Nelson. Caught on his feet. Don't ever talk shit about my Justin Nelson draft pick. Don't ever. 21-7. The Ravens are going for it on a 4th and long. We can put the ball game away right here, right now. I'm on Quinnen. I do not mean to be, but I'm on Quinnen. It doesn't matter. Michael Carter with the dropped pick, but frankly, that doesn't matter either because we take over with the football. 3rd and 4. 1 first down ends this ball game. I'm going Breece Hall. 3rd and 4. Breece, if you can get there, it's all over. And he can. A little spin just to be rude. 15 rushes, 80 yards. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we put up a field goal just for funsies. Look at Oliver Bush. Vietnamese queen just took down a Harbaugh. Feels good to beat a Harbaugh. I am a hater, yes. Took me straight to the screen so I don't get to see the stats, but it was a beautiful game. 24-7. Actually, no, you can't do that. Let me see the box score. Drake Maye, 234 and 1. Frankly, he didn't have to do much because Breece Hall was such a force today. 4.7 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns, no fumbles, 56 on the ground as well, giving him about 130 all-purpose yards and 2 touchdowns. Joel Moss tacked on some really good yards too. Justin Nelson 2 for 45 and a touchdown. Dude, I swear to God, Garrett Wilson has just been, he's like our unsung hero. He gets us here. He does so much. And then he's just quiet. Like, playoffs right now, we just don't need him. I kind of feel bad. He's like our guy. But none of it matters unless we can win the Super Bowl. And as I've said many times, I will not be playing the Super Bowl. I've been doing a lot of playing the moments. But here, taking on the 12-5 Minnesota Vikings, it's going to be all New York Jets on the sim. What was their path to the Super Bowl? Minnesota beat San Fran. They beat Carolina, and then they beat the New Orleans Saints. And now they get to take on the New York Jets in the big game, baby. All right, gentlemen, your final Jets Super Bowl roster stuck with so many 99 overalls. Quinnen, Sauce, Breece, Drake Maye, Aiden Hutchinson, Garrett Wilson. Drake Maye, 99 overall. Who would have thought? 89 speed, by the way. Don't forget it. And what about the Minnesota Vikings? What are we taking on in the Super Bowl? It's J.J. McCarthy, who won the MVP this year, throwing 50 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. A 99 overall Justin Jefferson, a 99 Darisaw, a 94 Addison, a 92 Hawk, Jerry Henderson, 90 left guard. I mean, it's a good team. They've got the MVP, but our team's is certainly a better overall. The Super Bowl, baby. Drake Maye legacy? Drake Maye legacy in New York. We're going to find out. Taking on the Minnesota Vikings and J.J. McCarthy. Not Sam Darnold, J.J. McCarthy. We're in the 2nd quarter. The Jets jumped out to a really strong lead. Big touchdown. But J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings, I was going to say no, house that bitch. Oh my goodness, he kneeled it. I would have housed that bitch. Darnell Whitfield going Super Saiyan in the end zone. Just picked off J.J. McCarthy when the Vikings were about to tie it up in the Super Bowl. That's a huge stop. This was just a really bad ball. Why the hell are you throwing that? And just like that, we instantly score again. Apologies, gentlemen. We're scoring on these huge touchdowns. So I'm not getting to see it on the sim, but Minnesota looking to get in the red zone again. A nice throw to Justin Jefferson, but that's not enough for the first. 1:08 left, 3rd and 1 in this 2nd quarter. It's starting to get really scary for Minnesota. They gotta put in a touchdown here. Quick check down to TJ Hawkinson. He's gonna grab it, but they gotta go with some tempo. Look at that, dude. Look at the clock management, Matt. It's so fucking dumb. They just lost 36 seconds trying to call their next play. They look like it makes every single coach Matt Eberflus in the Chicago Bears, basically, which I guess is accurate for the Bears. Look at that. No huddle. Just took off 25 seconds. Minnesota's got a timeout and they choose to use it with 4. Oh, I guess they're kicking a field goal, huh? That's gotta be why. It's actually so dumb. Just imagine the frustration on your face when you watch the Chicago Bears and the Lions on Thanksgiving. And now just imagine every single head coach always does that every single play in Madden 25. I don't know what dumbass coded that in, but it actually makes me so mad. It was great how it was last year. No huddle took like 10, 11 seconds off the clock. Now it's like 22 minimum. It's probably a Bears fan. All right, 14-3. They do hit the field goal. We're going to run this out with Breece Hall. Maybe he'll just go 80 yards for funsies. Just threw a big boy. Oh my God, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing? Drake stat pad made. Just threw a 20-yard corner route with 1 second on the clock. I respect it, actually. I do respect that. Oh, you did not just do that. JJ, that was insane. All right, 1st and 10. They're just across the 50. Minnesota yet to score in the Super Bowl. But there's a tough catch by Jordan Addison. He hangs on. 14-3. Minnesota trying to make this a one-possession game. A field goal would do it, but they need to get a 2-point conversion. So they want a touchdown here. Now 3-14. 1st and 10. Minnesota. There's a handoff. Stuffed. Look who it is. Anthony Stewart with a huge TFL, making it 2nd and 13 for Minnesota. I mean, if they're passing the ball, they're good, but they cannot run the football right now. Big heave! And right on cue. That's the announcer reverse jinx. When they're passing, they're good. A free touchdown for Justin Jefferson. Virtually untouched right there. And this is still anybody's game. Minnesota, a tough first half, but they instantly come out and score. And they're going to go for 2 right here, right now. Try and make this a 3-point game so that a field goal would tie it up. 2-point conversion, Minnesota. JJ throws. It is the JJ to JJ connection is unbelievable right now. Jefferson for the touchdown. Jefferson for the 2-point. It is 14-11. Oliver Bush is beside herself. 14-11. There's a handoff, Breece Hall. I honestly love to see that. We lost 2 yards on it. He has 2 rushes for 69 yards. So yeah, he took one to the crib. 2nd and 12. Jets. We got to make a statement here. We got to put in another touchdown. Keep that lead out of reach. There's a pass to Joel Moss. Make this 3rd and 4. Drake Maye. Drake Maye, what do you got? 3rd and 4. Big conversion. Talk to me, Drake Maye. Talk to me. Laser beam. Easy. Garrett Wilson. Nice work. See, I like this. This looks like a run to me. Handing this ball off to Breece Hall would be a beautiful, beautiful thing, Drake Maye. Oh, drop back. Drop back under center. Sacked for 10 yards. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Good Lord, what are we doing? 2nd and 20. Don't tell me we're going to sell this, New York. 2nd and 20, we hand off Breece Hall right there, and it's a genius play call because Breece goes for 15. I cannot believe that that was the play call right there, and it worked. 3rd and 5. Drake Maye. Throws, caught, Malachi Corley. I think every single Jet has gotten involved on this drive. Breece, Corley, Wilson, Moss. I just need to see a nice little throw to Justin Nelson. 14-11, it's 1st and 10. What do you want, buddy boy? Big throw. Malachi Corley. 7 yards for Drake Maye. This is a hell of a drive. There's a handoff. Breece. Oh my goodness. Would have been a big loss, but he broke a tackle in the backfield. It's 3rd and 2 now. Under center once again. Last time we were under center, we passed. Will this one be a run? I'd love to see it be a run. Motion. Handoff. Breece. Dude, this kid has 5 rushes, 95 yards. Feed him the rock. I want to see him with 30 carries by the end of today. There's only 4 minutes left, so I don't know about that. 4 minutes left in the Super Bowl. Jets up 3, and there's a pass to Justin Nelson. Every single Jet on offense has been involved in this drive. I love to see that. 2nd and 3. Drake Maye putting on a clinic right now. This is a massive drive. Drake Maye! The announcer jinx. The announcer jinx. I was gassing you up, Drake Maye. Yeah, real original, guys. When we picked you up, we did that same celebration. So get your own. It's 14-11. Drake Maye made me eat my words. It was a great drive until the turnover. Now J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings take over down 3 in the Super Bowl. Quick throw, caught, and a tackle broken. Look at the clock just burn and burn and burn, though. I mean, it moves so fast. It's a close, close game. Minnesota having a significantly better second half, though. There's T.J. Hawkinson for a good 15 yards. J.J. McCarthy's X Factor is lit up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what X Factor he has, but I need to see Aiden Hutchinson get home. We invested so much in this pass rush, and I don't think we've sacked the kid. Minnesota under center, they have not been able to run the football at all today. Are they gonna give it a go here? They've got a fullback in. No, they're not gonna. Wow, another check down Hawkinson, and we're struggling to cover that. That's the 2-minute warning. If Minnesota uses all this clock and scores with no time left, that's all she wrote for New York's Super Bowl chances. We've got negative 10 million salary cap. We've got to pay players. We got to win this shit right here, right now. Let's go. Pass rush. Defense almost intercepted. It would have been Darnell Whitfield's 2nd INT. He would have locked up Super Bowl MVP with that. But it's 2nd and 10. Somebody get home. Somebody get home. Quinnen, a good spin move. Check down. Great tackle. Excellent tackle. Kevin Haas, the rookie. 3rd and 9. This is the biggest play of the game right here. 1:20 left. Down 3. Minnesota. 3rd and 9. JJ drops back. Clean pocket. Throws. Caught. T.J. Hawkinson! He's dragged down at the 8-yard line. Minnesota is in scoring range. Both teams have 3 timeouts. In the best case scenario, Minnesota scores here with no time left. We're going to have to start burning timeouts if they're going to do that to us. JJ throws. Oh my God. TJ Hawkinson might have had 60 yards, 6 receptions, and now a touchdown on the end of that drive to put Minnesota up. New York Jets are choking a 14-0 lead in the Super Bowl. That is 17 unanswered points. You want to talk about a legacy drive? This is what you'd call a legacy drive. Now, Minnesota's 2-point conversion was so clutch because they have a 4-point lead on us right now. Drake Maye gets rid of the ball. There's 29 seconds on the clock. We've got 3 timeouts, but a field goal does us no good. Oh my goodness. This would be you wouldn't live this down. We'd be Atlanta Falcons territory. Drake Maye! Oh no, Garrett Wilson doesn't hang on to that football. If he caught that, it's a first down and he's out of bounds, which would have been perfect right there. But instead we get neither. Now 3rd and 10, 25 seconds left. The Jets need a miracle. Drake Maye, clean pocket. Are we serious right now? Drake Maye, if ever there was a time to get it together, it's right now. On 4th and 10, with 20 seconds left, the Jets' Super Bowl chances hanging on by a thread. Drake Maye unloads, caught. Timeout! Who would have thought that Malachi Corley, that's our guy, Western Kentucky Hilltopper. 15 seconds. Drake Maye. Drake fucking Maye, that's the only thing you can't do! Another timeout burn, he's sacked. 2nd and 13. We gotta get in the playbook here, gentlemen. Great throw. Get the out of bounds! Joel Moss! Oh my goodness, if he gets out of bounds, we retain the timeout. We've got 7 seconds left. It's Hail Mary. Hail Mary for the Jets season! There's 1 second left. There is 1 second left. This game is not over. Down by 4. The Jets have choked away this lead, but they've got one final throw to take the lead to the end zone. I am so disappointed in this team, bro. Breece Hall's averaging 15 yards a carry, and we let Drake Maye choke the game away. Unbelievable. The Minnesota Vikings are your Super Bowl champions. The New York Jets are in a lot of trouble now. I mean, we are literally 10 mil deficit in salary cap. We're in so much trouble. And the other thing I gotta say, Drake Maye was so good. He was so good all season long. He was so good in the playoffs leading up to this. This is the MVP and the MVP runner-up going at it in the Super Bowl. And Drake Maye just sold, man. 15 for 24, a touchdown and an interception. Got outplayed by JJ. But this hurts to see. As a head coach, just watching, this hurts to see. Dude averaged 19 yards a carry. He had a touchdown. We only gave him the ball 5 times. He was lights out. He's a 99 overall. He's our best player. Give the kid the ball. 6 tackles for Sauce Gardner. Absolutely no sacks out of our defense. That's another one of the craziest things that happened here. We had Aiden Hutchinson and Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams with not a single stat on the entire game. Aiden Hutchinson with 2 total tackles. That's crazy. We did get an interception out of Darnell Whitfield. That was a huge play. And other than that, it was a really disappointing game for the New York Jets. That hurts, man. That really hurts. Tough loss to the Minnesota Vikings, but GG's. It was a very well-played season, and we did our best. I did want to see the record book, though. Did we get any New York Jets records? Malachi Corley had a rookie game record with 3 touchdown catches. Malachi Corley also had a rookie season touchdown catches record with 11. Breece Hall has the rushing yards and rushing touchdowns single game record for the Jets with 246 and 4, respectively. Drake Maye now has the New York Jets passing touchdowns season record with 46. Breece Hall now has it with 21 touchdowns on a season, rushing that is. Garrett Wilson has it with 17 touchdown catches in 2025. And Breece Hall now has the New York Jets career rushing touchdowns record with 108. Garrett Wilson has the receptions record with 753. Quinnen Williams has the sacks record with 124. I'm gonna be honest with you, gentlemen. I can't do much more for this roster. Drake Maye is now a superstar X Factor, 99 overall. Oh my God. Gee, look at the stats on him. Yeah, making the Super Bowl does give you nice depth trade upgrades, but still wasn't enough for us, unfortunately. It's a great team, though. It really is. I gotta sim it to the future now, though. We gotta see if we put this team in good hands. Let's see how things look over the next couple years. All right, how bad was it, gentlemen? Let's find out. So, 2029, this is our Super Bowl. JJ McCarthy wins Super Bowl MVP. We won Coach of the Year twice and never won the Super Bowl. 18-14 loss. In 2030, JJ McCarthy wins NFL MVP, but the Raiders beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. That is very random. 2031, it's Cowboys-Browns. Super Bowl MVP is Gavin Foster. JJ McCarthy wins NFL MVP again. And in 2032, Lamar Jackson wins MVP and Super Bowl MVP, beating the San Francisco 49ers. And it didn't look like we repeated. Damn, dude, you're just cursed. You're just so cursed on this squad, man. This definitely felt like one of the unluckiest rebuilds, even though the team is nasty. We finally have a new running back. It's Snow. We got Richardson, Lawrence, Nelson. We still got Drake Maye here in 2033. Still got Hutch. We got a new D tackle, Adkins. He looks like a stud, and Childress is an X factor too. So CPU did some good drafting, but the team is very depleted. There are exactly no New York Jets remaining, right? There is not a single New York Jet still in this lineup. That's not true. Fashanu, our left tackle. Fashanu is the only New York Jet still, like, true from day one, New York Jet still on this lineup. All right, gentlemen, it was a hell of a rebuild. I'm proud of what we did. We came that close. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was so much fun, and I will see you in the... Oh, almost Merry Christmas, too. We're getting close. Hey, I love you guys. Have a great day. Peace.